Hello guys, this is Future Managers team presenting for consulting competition on Shonal panel recycling in India, which is basically based on predicting challenges and building sustainable solutions. So the coming solar waste crisis consists of four things, which includes fastest growing market, impending waste wave, infrastructure gap, material complexity. These are the four major things in which valuable metals like silver, copper, and toxic substances cadmium lead. Now come to the key recycling challenges in India. Major barriers preventing efficient solar panel recycling across four critical dimensions. Technological, that is lack of advanced recycling technologies, difficulty recovering silicon and silver efficiently, limited R&D investment. Logistical, distributed solar installations, high transportation cost, rural and remote locations. The economic part consists of recycling cost exceeds recovered value, lack of private investment, unclear cost benefit models. Logisticals are distributed solar installations, high transportation cost, rural and remote locations, and the policy and regulatory consist of weak enforcement of recycling regulations, limited producer responsibility mechanism, absence of mandatory targets. Environmental impact assessments consist of environmental risk, resources recovery potential, which basically include of heavy metals contamination in soil and water, release of cadmium and lead, waste accumulation in landfills, long-term ecosystem damage. Resource recovery potential consists of silver up to 0.5 gram per panel, copper wiring and components, silicon of new panels, aluminum frames. Recycling reduces mining pressure and supports circular economic principles. Advanced solar panel recycling technologies, which consist of machine recycling, chemical recovery, thermal treatment, AI based sorting. Logistics and infrastructure networks included three tiers. Tier 1, local collection centers, which is small hubs near solar farms and rooftop clusters. Tier 2 consists of regional recycling facilities, which is basically advanced processing plants in major solar states, and the tier 3, which is national material recovery hubs, which is extraction of high value metals and silicon purification. Digital tracking systems includes every solar panel has a QR code or a digital password containing manufacturer data, material composition, and expected end of life timeline. So the circular economic phenomenon and implementations are shown here with the pie chart like figures in which extended producer responsibility, digital passport systems which track lifestyle of panels for better recycling planning. Phase 1 is 25 to 23, which build pilot recycling plants, and the mandatory recycling targets are the minimum recycling percentage for solar companies, government incentives like tax benefits for recycling plants, public private partnership which includes collaboration between government and industry, and the phase is 2020 onwards, which is 2040 after full circular solar economy. So this is the now come to the phase 2 2023. So the cost benefit analysis and economic feasibility, investment cost versus expected returns. In average cost, it includes the recycling plant setup, which is 50 to 100 crore, logistic infrastructure are 20 to 40 crore, technological investments are 30 to 50 crore, and the operational costs include 10 to 15 crore per year. Now come to the expected returns, which is valuable metal recovery, that is 45 to 75 crore per year. Job creations are 5,000 plus positions. Environmental damage reduction is 25 to 40 crore per year. Long term sustainability is 200 plus crore by 2040. This initial investment is substantial, but long term economic and environmental benefits justifying the cost, creating sustainable value for India's solar system. Now, this is the future managers team. Thank you very much for viewing this videos, which is basically based on future managers managing future consultants. Thank you very much.